Can y'all see that text pretty good? Somebody give me a sign. I'm like, okay. I think they can see that. You for real. I always got a problem. Well, well. That's better. Can anybody out there hear me? Just I need to check my computer. I'm assuming let me lighten this. Oh. Okay, all right. Can y'all see that fine? I want to make sure you can see it. Can you see that? A lot J68. Can you see that? Okay. Go back then. Now that's a problem. All right. Okay, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get started early. First, I want you probably can't see it right now. Yes, you can. I believe so. This is gonna be the lead attorney for the prosecution, Katrina Ann Sudge, lead attorney Phillip Barton, the corrupt coward Barton, fraudster, and his client, the defendant OMNI Williams. What I want to bring to your attention, I want to clarify something. In Texas, if you are charged and arrested, once they arrest you in Texas, they have 90 days to indict you if you are not on bond and incarcerated. They have 180 days, 6 months if you make bond. And in Texas, if you're locked up for 3 months and you got a bond, your bond is supposed to be reduced drastically. So if you have $100,000 bond, you're supposed to be given like a $25,000 bond. And if you can't make bond, you're supposed to be let out on your own, a PR bond, your personal recognizance. So I'm finna step y'all step by step. The state versus OMNI Williams for aggravated sexual assault, allegedly on her child, that allegedly happened March the 14th, 2020. Now, her mother brought these allegations against her daughter so she wouldn't be able to get her daughter back. So, what I want to focus on is the elaborate scheme that Phillip Barton and the prosecutor, working in concert with her mother, has devised. This is going to be proven. So I'm going to say this like this here. Phillip Barton, the district attorney, and Katrina Ann Sudge, if you think anything I'm saying on here is a lie, you can sue me. You know where to find me. I'm not retracting anything. This is not my opinion. These are facts based on what I'm looking at in my investigation. So we're going to get in on it. Now, let me get up here. OMNI Williams was arrested on September the 27th, 2022. She was arrested. Now, we're going to show you what happened from once she got arrested. She had a $100,000 bond. She couldn't make bond. She put in for a reduction. The judge never reduced the bond, never gave her a PR bond. The attorney never asked to have it done. She did. So what I want to do is show you what she sent in to get her bond reduced. So I want to show you that document. So I'm going to go to it. Well, I can't pull it up because the way I'm doing this here, I downloaded it, but I will upload those documents later on. But I want right now. I want to address the this is a criminal conspiracy against OMNI Williams by her own attorney Phillip Barton and the district attorney and the judge. Let's see who this judge is. Yeah, I can't leave her out. She a key player. Tracy Holmes in the 363rd Judicial District in Dallas. Can y'all come on now? Yeah, Tracy Holmes, she's a key player too. I'm finna show you how this all play out, people. Remember, people, if I'm not saying, these attorneys, these are lawyers, if I'm not saying anything correct, if what I'm saying is not the truth, they have the ability and the knowledge to sue me. They won't, because guess what? What I'm saying is true, and I'm going to put a stop to it. Okay. Her arraignment, you can see she was arrested, night 27/22. Let's see what happens after this year. But I want to tell y'all, initially, when she got locked up, they wouldn't give her an attorney for 1 month. You know what they said when she filled out the indigency form? They say this case do not qualify for appointment of counsel based on a plan. Based on a plan. Then a month later, they give her Phillip Barton. Check this out. So, OMNI Williams is arrested on September the 27th, 2022. And here go what happened. Check this out. You had a preliminary appearance, which when she was arrested. Then this where things get tricky. This is when Phillip Barton was appointed. And the motion to reduce bail was never ruled on. The indictment, she was timely indicted within 3 months of being locked up. But here's the indictment. Now watch what follows. They passed the case again. This is a waiver. At this point, this is where Phillip Barton waived her right to a speedy trial. When you pass a case, reset, you are waiving your speedy trial. Now, this is Phillip Barton, her attorney. See, once you start off waiving your client's constitutional rights, you are setting them up. I'm going to show you how they setting you up. They pass it. Announcement. Nothing. Announcement. All these announcements, asking them, are y'all ready for trial? Or y'all gonna plead? Announcement after announcement. So at this point, you can see OMNI Williams, his case is being passed, a waiver of a speedy trial. Check this out. Let's go on down. Announcement. Another announcement. Here go the good part. Right here is when they started the conspiracy. They started the conspiracy from the beginning. Mental health, come in. Tracy Holmes. Announcement. Okay, at this point, they saying, hey, Phillip Barton and the DA, they gonna conspire, say, well, you got mental health problems. We're waiting on a mental health evaluation. Y'all heard OMNI Williams on the live. She's articulate. She can clearly speak and state the problem. She can write. So, by the way, people, OMNI Williams has never had a history of mental illness. So why is all of a sudden a issue that has nothing to do with the case is being invented? Now check what happened after they said they waiting on a mental health. Remember, right here, you're saying you make 2/14/23. Then you do another announcement. Then another announcement. Then you come with a plea. Okay, so as you can see at this point, you done already waived her right to a speedy trial. Check this out. Tracy Holmes, applying to mental health department. Come on now. For what? For what? And then, this was on the night 27/23. Then, right next month, you got a plea for. Well, if you waiting on a mental health evaluation, why you already bringing a pre-bargain to your client, Phillip Barton? By the way, how in the hell are you going to entertain a plea bargain and you ain't filed no form of discovery? So, at this point, all the facts show the counsel was ineffective for refusing to file discovery. Number two, trying to entertain a plea without doing an investigation and gathering evidence for your client. See, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, right now, Phillip Barton never intended to discharge his duty to effective assistance of counsel under the 6th Amendment, nor the 14th Amendment due process. The process is due if you lock me up and you want to take away my freedom, you give me an attorney, you have to represent me. See, at this stage, people, this man waived her right to a speedy trial, never tried to get a PR bond, never did discovery, but yet he's entertaining a plea. But check this out. See, this is how they try to get you. The plea was a plea, 3/1/2023. Let's go on. Come with another plea on 3/6. Come with another plea. Okay? Then after that, announcement, waiting on mental health referral. What? Evidently, she don't have a mental problem because she would have took your plea. So now this is where they are starting to invent a way to justify the deprivation of that speedy trial. I got OMNI Williams letters. I got her speaking on live. That don't sound like she have a mental problem. See, people, this is what they do. This is their plan. So I'm busting it up right now and exposing it. Now, you waiting on a mental health referral, but you coming with plea bargains. Now check this out. You're still waiting. You're still waiting. The following month, announcement. Look, case being passed. Now let's get down here. All of a sudden, you got subpoenas. You got these admonishments. Who are you admonishing? I tell you what you're doing right here. Why are you calling Phillip Barton, OMNI Williams out, admonishing her? What are you trying to scare? Admonishing her about what? What could you possibly be trying to tell OMNI Williams when you calling out? I tell you what you're doing, Tracy Holmes, you dirty clown. You trying to force this woman to take a plea bargain because you, the DA, and her attorney know that these charges of aggravated sexual assault against her daughter are groundless. So at this point, all of y'all are engaging in a criminal conspiracy to deprive her of her freedom through a sham trial. And this is malicious prosecution. Let's continue. Because if y'all had the goods, you wouldn't be trying to get other plea. You keep admonishing. At no time, another pass slips. Then you issue these subpoenas. Unserved. Then eventually, unserved. Eventually, guess what? You get them served. All this time, the attorney, Phillip Barton, has filed no motions putting the prosecutor case at test. No motions. So, on the 16th of this month, OMNI Williams say she ready for trial because guess what? This record right here is all I need to get a reversal. But by the way, people, I just found out. Hold on, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that till I get to the end. So let me keep rolling. Check this out. See, right now, there is nothing on here that this attorney has done for her. Y'all remember, Phillip Barton say, I don't have to conduct discovery. The prosecutor give me everything. Yeah, he gave you the goddamn plan to convict your client. Yeah, he gave you everything. So let's get on back down here. Subpoenas. Now check this out. Here's the crazy part, folks. Notice of intent to use business record, Alliance for Children. Guess what, people? All this came later. Here it is. Noticing all these people right here? This is how they try to justify a sexual assault that never happened. They bring in these bogus experts. They bring in these bogus people that talk. But I'm finna show y'all something. You see how they talking about doing all this shit? Like they got their ducks in a row? Huh? See, they pretending. This is how they pretend on paper. I'm finna show you something. That they ready. They ain't ready. Their hair ain't even combed. Check this out. Now, pretrial motions. This by the prosecutor, pretrial motions. Notice of an outcry statement. We're going to get to that in a minute. Notice of an outcry statement. Statement amended witness list. All right. All this here, witnesses, subpoenas. Now check this out. They finally executed the subpoenas. They got her dressed out for trial for the 16th of next week. Check this out, y'all. Y'all see that trial date, right? It ain't gonna happen that day because they ain't never picked the jury. So this whole thing, they ain't even, that trial, that jury trial not going to happen. Watch, it's going to be rescheduled. They haven't even picked the jury trial. They haven't even picked the jury. See, now check this out. Watch, on that date, it's going to change. Now check this out. Let me tell you what her lawyer did last week, Thursday or Friday of last week. He come down there and tried to get OMNI Williams to sign a piece of paper to give him her property. She said, I'm not signing that. I don't feel comfortable. But let me show y'all what that document looked like that he tried to get her to sign. I may have to put it back up. But let me show you what that document looked like. Let me see if I can pull that up. I may not been on this computer when I did it, but man, I wish I could pull this up. So let me see if I can. I'm gonna tell you the scheme that they done devised. Let me see. If I can't bring it up, I'll post it later. Well, I probably can't post. I can't get it right now, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what that document stated. It stated that she is releasing her property because the case is over. Okay, so you bringing her a document. I'm still trying to pull it up. Give me a second. You bringing her a document to sign last Thursday or Friday, 4 or 5 days before the jury trial, and she told you she's not signing it. Well, let me tell you something. He tried to get her to sign it saying, well, you got clothes downstairs you're going to need for jury trial. Well, she don't need to sign nothing for that. You can bring her some clothes. You asking her to release her property to you in order for her to go to a jury trial and dress out? That don't sound right. But let me tell you what their intentions was. Well, see, the piece of paper that they got, they wanted to make sure she signed it and it'd be a date on it. Then they take that document and they manipulate it as though she took a plea deal. And next thing you know, she going to TDC. Watch what I tell you. On this date, on the 16th of January, that trial is not going to go down. Okay? This trial is not going to occur. This not going to happen. Watch what I tell you. And you're going to be wondering how I know that. Because they never picked a jury. If you never picked a jury for this jury trial date, what the hell was y'all planning? Huh? You go through all this for a jury trial, but you never really picked it because it wasn't never gonna happen. Right now, today, they still trying to figure out a way to make it look like she took a plea deal, that she need mental help. Well, if she need mental help, y'all having a jury trial. So evidently she's competent to stand trial. Y'all see, people? This is an elaborate scheme by the prosecutor, judge, and the DA. Nothing in here shows, and Mr. Phillip Barton stated, he has never filed discovery. So let me ask you this, Mr. Phillip Barton. If you never conducted discovery, what happens? How are you going to object to the prosecutor bringing in surprise witnesses and certain evidence? You ain't filed no motions to strike, no motions to dismiss for a speedy trial. So we already know at this point in the game, you're not representing OMNI Williams. You representing that's criminal conspiracy that y'all in on. If this ain't no criminal conspiracy, show me any motions that you have filed. You can't. And then you kept bringing this woman out, trying to force a plea. She been locked up since September 2022. 2022. Here it is, 2024, and she just not going to trial. Her right to a speedy trial has been violated. So Even if y'all do carry through you and convict her, it's over with. I'm going to get it overturned because there's no reason why she didn't go to trial within 6 months. You know why she didn't go to trial within 6 months? Y'all didn't have anything. Excuse me. Y'all didn't have anything, so you start building something. So let me tell you how this will look at trial. Let me tell you why it's not going to trial. They never intended to take her to trial, despite the fact she's ready for trial. Let me tell you why. The reason why they can't take her to trial, and well, the reason why they've been conspiring to deprive her of a trial is because guess what, people? When it's time for the state to present their case, OMNI Williams not taking a stand. She ain't got nothing to prove. So how on earth is Phillip Barton gonna defend her when I done reached out to him and say, hey, I'm a witness. I'm trying to get with you. We got the letter. She needs you to do this, conduct the discovery. Okay, you say, you ain't never got nothing from me. So right then and there, you gave evidence that you was conspiring against her. See, this is why I can say what I'm saying. I had to make sure I get you to confess that you didn't do discovery, that you pretended that you said you never heard of me, man. I got an email that I sent to you I can prove. So everything that I'm doing is in the furtherance of friend OMNI Williams. See, because if I didn't have this evidence, you could sue me and get away with it. People think I'm just talking. This is why I'm saying, people, you got to watch these attorneys. Now, all these people that they calling, and I'm gonna come back and do a supplement of this so I can actually pull the document up because I downloaded this here. And you know what? I'll just do that right now. I just have to click off and just go to the actual website. I don't know what I was thinking. So let me just get in here and do it like that. So I should be able to get in here real quick. Now y'all know, if you live in Dallas, Texas, how to get on here and look at your case and see what's going on. So, okay. I got to type it in here. So, give me a second. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. Hope I get it out. 1231. 1230. Oh, that's correct. Okay. Just put. Now I'm about to show you something. Come on, get out the way. Okay. Okay, this is the form where she was appointed counsel. I don't know, you probably can't see all that. So let me do it like this. Well, if you pay close attention right here, I'll kind of scan that for you. Then I bring it back. So that's his phone number, blah, blah, blah. Well, we already know, so none of this needs to be hidden because ain't nothing to hide. Oh, I got logged out. It's nothing to hide, people. When people innocent, they ain't got time to be trying to hide nothing. They trying to get the help they need to prove their innocence. And why is that coming back up? I see I'm gonna have to come back to that because I'm having some issues. That's why I need to just download it, but I put it back up. But let me tell you just like this here. I guess you can look at the logo for now. But pay close attention, people. Phillip Barton has done nothing. So imagine this case going to trial. OMNI Williams not talking. Me, her witness, and all other witnesses that she could have had there as a character witness won't be there because Phillip Barton stated he ain't never heard of me. I ain't never received her letters from you. People, if you tell me as this woman's attorney that you ain't never heard of me, you ain't never received these from me, now you're going to have to explain to court under oath when they ask you, have you ever heard that OMNI Williams told you to discuss the case with me? That's why she told you. But let me tell you something. So when you went down there last week, Phillip Barton, what did you try to get her to sign? Remember, you said she had to sign all her property over to you that's downstairs in order for her to go to a jury trial. Now, see what you tried to do, boy? I'm going to tell you what. You tried to get her to sign a waiver of jury trial so y'all can parade her in front of that judge and convict her. And let me tell you why you wanted to do that and you need to do that. See, a trial by judge is very, very different from a trial by jury. So let me explain it. Because the judge is in on this conspiracy, she has an interest in this outcome. So y'all tried to trick her just before trial next week. Because watch again, people, that trial ain't going to happen. Because they never picked the jury trial. They never picked the jury. See, people, you gotta, see, this is why I say, people, do not let people positions blind you. Don't let them blind you. They look good in them suits, but they ain't bathed in months. They stink. Check this out. He tried to finesse her into signing this paper. See, I already done told her, don't sign nothing. I don't care if they say you won the Mega Millions. Tell them to turn the ticket up. Because once they take you in front of the judge, this is what happened, people. This is why you never go to a trial by judge. If the judge in this case allowed did not reduce OMNI Williams' bail, did not give her a PR bond according to the law, why would she continue to follow? Why would she follow the law in the case? See, what they need is this. When you go to trial by a judge, the judge is the only fact finder. Let me explain that. What that means is, and this is very tricky, people, never have, I'm going to tell you like this. If you go to a trial by judge, you may never get your conviction overturned. And let me tell you why. When you go to the Court of Appeals on direct appeal, the Court of Appeals are looking for any and all reasons to sustain your conviction. Do you understand? When you get convicted and when you go to the Court of Appeals on your direct appeal, they are looking for any and all reasons to sustain the conviction unless you can point something out. But when you go to a trial by judge, she is the judge of the facts. It is within her discretion to determine what she believes and not believe. And when that trial is over by the judge, they convict you. It's hard. It's very hard. This is why they trying to trick her out of this. Watch what I tell you, people. On that date, it's not going to happen. This man went down there Thursday or Friday of last week, just this past week. He know that this jury trial coming up that they've been pretending that they won't. How can you have a jury trial and you ain't picked a jury? See, the scheme is over with. They tried to get her to sign a waiver of jury trial 4 or 5 days before trial. Why? Because that bogus evidence they got, they don't want to have to present it to a jury. They don't want a public trial because they already know they have deprived this woman of her constitutional rights. Imagine this, people. If this woman is sitting up in there and she already denied all your pleas, don't want no plea, they offered her 15 years. They offered her 15 years. Okay? See, people, when this trial, this jury trial don't happen, you already see it now, but I'm going to show you how elaborate they already planned this shit out. This is why Phillip Barton say, "Oh, I ain't never heard of you." See, they really, hey, these people are walking up in court calling themselves officers of the court, upholding the law, and I'm showing you in real life, they don't give a rat's ass about your rights. They trying to get a conviction. Trying to get a conviction. You know what? These court-appointed attorneys got about 200 or 300, 400, 500 people that's indigent. You think they really finna file motions for you and defend? They can't. So this is what they gotta do. They gotta trick you to convict you. That's why I say I'm gonna be at that jury trial, because it ain't gonna happen, people. This whole Miller thing, if the Miller thing was done to delay, and they say, guess what? If all fails, we just say she had a mental problem, she killed herself, she hurt herself. But I'm gonna tell you like this here. She been heard on my station. She ain't crazy. If she got enough sense to write an attorney and tell him you need to file discovery, defend me, hey man, where's the mental health at? Show me a mental health person that do that. You better be able to substantiate a history of mental health. So you mean to tell me, watch people, they haven't picked a jury. Think about it. You got a jury trial been set. So if you never picked a jury, you never intend to have a jury trial. So now I understand why you took your jackass down there with that white piece of paper with them lines on it, pretending there was a problem. And you know what the crazy part about it? I asked her what was on that paper. And I said, was it stamped like it was original or something? She said, yeah, it had some type of stamp on it. See, people, they tried to get this woman to sign something to make it look like she took a plea and she released her property to her people before the jury trial. See, she called me and my phone call records. So, as you can see, people, like I said, next week on the 16th, that date is going to change. Because, see, they already got it set out to take this woman's life, not in accordance with the law, but in accordance with a conspiratory scheme. Watch, people, this jury, based on the facts that I'm telling you, her lawyer run down there Thursday or Friday, I want to say Thursday of last week, tried to get her to sign a piece of paper releasing her property. Why would she release her property and she's still locked up? I'm going to tell you why, people. See, they know from day one, they never believe these sexual allegations. But it looks good when they did this to a child. Okay, let's back up. Well, this alleged sexual assault allegedly occurred on the 14th of March, 2020. She was arrested 2.5 years later. Make me understand that, okay? Make me understand how these allegations will be launched on about March the 14th, 2020, but she's arrested 2 years and 6 months later. It don't make sense, folks. See, the way that they try to get you and scare you, oh, she sexually assaulted a child. We don't know that. Allegedly, allegedly today her child is 13. Why y'all don't want to put her on the stand? Y'all say y'all got all these experts in business records. You know, if you put that shit in the evidence, all you jackasses going to prison. That's a criminal conspiracy. Everybody you put on the stand purporting to be an expert, well, I'm an expert on this type of cooking, so I want to take the stand as an expert for OMNI Williams, because y'all don't have a case. You done created a case, but you don't have it. Ladies and gentlemen, they have represented that the state of Texas has represented that they are ready for the trial, jury trial on that day. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Phillip Barton is so cocksure. I say, so you ain't got no witnesses for OMNI Williams? He said, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Well, you don't have any witness because I'm a witness, and you say you never heard of me, man. You say you never heard of me. So I just wanted to, I'm going to sign off by saying this here. I'm going to follow this video up with her documents. Instead of me, I'm going to make sure you're able to see these documents clearly. So what I'll do, that you'll be able to read everything. You'll see where she filed a motion for reduction of bond. And you'll see that when she first asked for attorney, they say she didn't qualify. Then they give her one month later. See, when they didn't give her an attorney for that whole month, they was trying to get her to sign papers. Imagine if you allegedly, oh, by the way, people, here's another thing that came out she told me. The initial statement alleging that she allegedly sexually assaulted her daughter by putting her mouth on her daughter's genitals. Well, that ain't what the original police report say in the statement. It said that she put her fingers down in the private. So as you can see, people, they already know, man. She was alleged to have did this back in 2020 of March, but yet she was arrested 2 years and 6 months later. Come on, man. Come on. Ray Charles can see that. So Phillip Barton, I want you to know, Judge Tracy, the prosecutor, it's over with for y'all. Y'all not above the law. Y'all in violation of federal law. Y'all don't. How many more of these people y'all doing this shit do down there? If Phillip Barton doing it to OMNI Williams, if Jeffrey, what's his name? Slick Jeffrey. Timothy Jeffries doing it to his client, you doing it to all of them down there. Where is the ACLU? Huh? Where's all these lawyers for civil rights? Where they at? They know what's going on. Why they ain't bust that criminal organization up down there? Crooked judges. How the hell y'all expect people to get justice when this shit going on? If you take an innocent person and prosecute them, we all might as well start doing crime. If you would take an innocent person just to make you look good, to make a living, your ass needs to be put in the ground. I said that. You need to be put in the ground. Just like you want to put all these other criminals, you need to be put down. You are hurting people, taking their lives. All you people, all you judges sending these innocent people to prison, you'll kill yourself the first day you're down there. So, I ain't letting this shit go down. Y'all been doing this so much, nobody can really see what you're doing, but I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna use my platform any chance I get to expose you. Because that's a threat to me, my friends, my family, anybody. Y'all a threat because you will try to convict anybody. And you know they innocent. So if you're carrying on down there, come on people. Share this video. Call his law firm and let him know what I said about it. Judge Tracy, the DA who on the case, Phillip Barton, If what I'm saying ain't true, sue me. Have me arrested. It's all laid out. You can't. You can't. You arrest me, I'm going to sue your ass. I'm going to get me some money. Come on with it. Come on with it. I know what you're doing. Y'all are not finna have this trial. When that trial don't go down, because y'all already got it devised. Watch, people. When that trial don't happen, they're going to say she took a plea bargain. But it ain't going to make sense. That's why I already put this out here today. So if you do it, I already saw it. And if you don't have this trial, you still fuck. See, I'm putting it out there now, not later, because I already see it. I see it. My name is Speak Van Holt, and I'm sounding off. Thank y'all for tuning in.